Let's kick things off first with Aaron Judge. It's amazing because 62 home runs, most also ever by a center fielder. King Griffey Jr. at 56. He was also a leadoff hitter for much of the year. Just a remarkable season for Aaron Judge.
Well, remarkable season. When you look at Aaron Judge, basically, he was the New York Yankees offense. And when you talk about being in a walk year and being able to take everything that it is we know that comes with playing in New York, for him to put together this type of season, I mean, to me, it's arguably one of the best seasons of all time, especially in New York in a walk year. And when you think about the Triple Crown, a lot of times you get the power, but you don't be able to hit for average. Aaron Judge was able to do it all in all facets of the game. Don't forget about the base running and the defense as well. So for me, this was a no-brainer, and I'm happy for Aaron Judge.
I mean, he bet on himself right out of spring training, right? I mean, this was a guy playing in the biggest market, the biggest stage, put a lot of pressure on himself, and it was like he just said, bring it all on.
Yeah.
62 home runs, what he went through the last couple of weeks, the home run chase, ballparks were sold out at home, on the road. And I think on top of that, Adnan, he's the face of baseball. And I get it, Shohei Ohtani, Mike Trout, I get it. But this guy plays for the right team. He's in the right market. He's just everything that's good about baseball. He's everything that's good about the Yankees. He's a front and center guy. He speaks after a game, whether he's done well, whether he's had a rough day. I don't know where the Yankees are going to go, but I can't see the Yankees. They have to bring this guy back. He had a monster season, and right now he's the most important player in baseball.
It's like a line from The Wire. Either you come heavy or you don't come at all. The Yankees got to come heavy here, Bo. You can't let this guy slip away to the Dodgers.
There's sometimes in an organization where you have an irreplaceable part.
Yeah.
And if you're the New York Yankees, this is an irreplaceable part because of the domino effect it's going to have in every other aspect of your team. Mm-hmm. If you look at the New York Yankees and you remove Aaron Judge from their roster, it's almost like you got to take 2 or 3 days off and go, okay, so what direction are we going to go here? It's that important for this organization to get a deal done and keep him in New York.
You know, it's a very rare time where a player comes before the brand or the team. But I don't know where the Yankees go in 2023 if he's not part of their lineup, because then you're looking at some of the pieces that are out there that are variable. There's some really good shortstops that are on the market, but there's no Aaron Judge on the market. There isn't a guy that's a legitimate 45, 50 home run guy, a run producer, that's a great defender in right field. By the way, he played quite a bit of center field, too, this year. He was the best player in baseball, and I don't know if the Yankees, like Bo said, can afford to let him go.
And I think when you also start to think about the Yankees, the word captain comes to mind for me. And if you're the New York Yankees, you haven't had a captain since the captain retired in Derek Jeter. This is the next stage of passing that baton in the Yankees organization. And they need to get a deal done.
Yeah, he's a figure. He's symbolic, and he certainly brings it on the field. Joel Sherman, our colleague here with the MLB Network, also writer for the New York Post. Here's the latest. Cashman said he has been in touch with Judge's rep at the GM meetings. Would not say if the New York Yankees have made an offer. Did say that he has been made no promise by Judge camp that the New York Yankees will be given last chance to match/beat a best after. That was my thought. Hey, maybe the Dodgers or the Giants or someone makes an offer, but hopefully the Yankees can say, hey, come back to us. But there's not necessarily indication that will happen. Moving on, Paul Goldschmidt. Zach, this is a guy for years. I wouldn't say he was underrated, maybe, but underappreciated in some ways. Was so good for Arizona. Goes to St. Louis, a great baseball market. Was even better this year than he ever has been before.
Well, you don't hear a lot about him because there's not a lot of razzmatazz to his game. He's kind of a lunch pail guy. Yep. He is what he is. He shows up, he plays hard, hits home runs, runs around the bases. He's kind of a throwback to a player like in the 70s or the 80s. You know, he doesn't do anything that you go, wow. I mean, he hits. I get that. He's a good defender, but he doesn't have that wow factor like Aaron Judge has. There isn't anything that he does that makes you go like, man, that's the best I've ever seen. But when you put all the parts together, defense, running the bases, hitting for power, hitting for average, you put all those things together, then you start to go, wow, he's really good.
You know, if you're looking out at the cow pasture, this is the bell cow.
Yeah.
This is the bell cow. And when you start to look at his career and where he ranks since 2013, I want to just take a close look at this board. In home runs, he's number 1. Extra base hits, he's number 1. RBIs, number 1. OPS, number 1. And look at the players on this board. Freddie Freeman, he's on Hall of Fame highway. Joey Votto has had an unbelievable career. Goldschmidt has positioned himself where he put together 3-4 more years like this. He's going to end up in the Hall of Fame. And it's sad because sometimes you say to yourself, can somebody have a quiet Hall of Fame career? But it seems like each and every year you look up at the back of his baseball card and you see the numbers, but it just don't seem like he's had that kind of production throughout the course of the year.
Terrific hitter. He's been a middle or the order bat since he came up to big leagues with the Diamondbacks. He's been front and center. Really good hitter, really good player. Base runner, he doesn't get enough credit for it. Yeah. He's a very good base runner. He's a smart player, very instinctual player. And I know one thing, the Cardinals are very happy to have him playing first base.